Hello, you're watching the business headlines on JSW News with me, Ali Azhar. The recent frauds discovered by Punjab National Bank and Allahabad Bank, perpetrated by the promoters of Bhushan Power and Steel, are making things difficult for JSW Steel. The debt-infested Bhushan Power, which owes in excess of 37,248 crore rupees to a consortium of lenders led by Punjab National Bank, was dragged to bankruptcy court and is in the midst of insolvency proceedings. It has also the dubious distinction of being named as one of the original 12 stressed accounts, or the Dirty Dozen, which was first referred to insolvency proceedings by the RBI in 2017 under the then newly minted Insolvency and Bankruptcy Code. Its resolution process too was not without incident and witnessed its fair share of twists and turns, and saw an all-out bidding war between JSW Steel, Tata Steel and UK-based Liberty House. After submitting the highest bid of 18,500 crore rupees, Liberty House bowed out of the race early as it did not comply with all the conditions set forward by the resolution professional and hence was disqualified. And while JSW Steel had initially offered 11,000 crore rupees and revised its bid twice to 18,000 crores and then to 19,000 crores, Tata Steel did not change its bid after making a final offer of 17,000 crore rupees. But it goes without saying that Tata Steel was not happy with the fact that JSW Steel was allowed to change its bid more than one time and took its objections to the Appellate Tribunal, or the NCL-AT, which ruled in favor of accepting revised bids, to Tata Steel's disappointment. Finally, after the smoke cleared, JSW Steel emerged victorious with their winning bid of 19,000 crores, which implied that the lenders to Bhushan Power would have to accept a haircut of nearly 50% against their dues of 37,248 crores as mentioned earlier. So, after fighting tooth and nail to gain control of the beleaguered Bhushan Power, you can imagine the anxiety JSW felt when they heard about the two separate incidents of fraud perpetrated by Bhushan within the span of 10 days, especially considering the fact that the case is still delicately poised with the NCLT in bankruptcy court. JSW Steel on Monday made a comment that it was anxious about the reports of fraud at Bhushan Power and Steel, though it was not backing out from the ongoing resolution process for now, and further said that it wanted to know what was going on at Bhushan. JSW has also approached the NCLT with a plea that the forensic audit report of banks which had detected the frauds should be shared with it. On July 7th, Punjab National Bank disclosed to RBI that it had detected a fraud worth 3,805 crores by the former promoters of Bhushan Power and Steel. PNB's report stated that it was carried out by misappropriating bank funds by manipulating its books of accounts to raise funds from a consortium of lenders. With a total borrowing of around 4,400 crore rupees from PNB, Bhushan has siphoned off more than 85% of the total amount. Then, on July 13th, state-owned lender Allahabad Bank said it had detected a fraud worth 1,774 crores by the same party and following the same modus operandi of misappropriating bank funds and manipulating books of accounts. However, to the relief of JSW Steel, a two-member bench of the NCLT asked the resolution professional of Bhushan Power and Steel to hand over a copy of the forensic report to JSW and further said that the reports of fraud would not have any impact on the outcome of the insolvency resolution process. Once the third largest housing finance company in the country, DHFL is nearly on the verge of collapse. A decline that started around 10 months ago when the defaults of infrastructure lender IL&FS led to a liquidity crisis in the financial system, which in turn led to banks not lending money and mutual funds not investing money with NBFCs for fear of default. That decline has not yet seen its bottom in the case of DHFL, which has seen its share price fall more than 90% since September. And if you take yesterday's close into consideration, was at its lowest level in more than a decade since May 20th, 2009. One tragedy after another has plagued the beleaguered mortgage lender, which include a series of defaults and subsequent downgrades by credit rating agencies, accusations of siphoning off loans worth 31,000 crore rupees by Cobra Post, which is a media outlet that specializes in sting operations. Then, most recently, after delaying their results multiple times, DHFL declared their biggest ever quarterly loss in history, coming in at a whopping 2,224 crore rupees for the quarter ended March 2019. In spite of total income and assets under management rising, which is a very good sign considering its financial position, additional provisions to the tune of 3,280 crore rupees is what really hit DHFL badly this quarter. And as if that were not bad enough, based on a regulatory filing, a report emerged that the company was unsure about its ability to continue as a going concern. It was this loss which was declared on the weekend and the question mark on its future which led to a further freefall in the price of the stock in yesterday's trade by a massive 30%, which saw it at its lowest level in over a decade. Today's session saw a relief rally of over 4% after DHFL clarified that only selective quotes were made public from the regulatory filing and blamed the media for creating panic regarding a statement on going concern. A debt restructuring plan is currently being worked out, and according to sources, banks, mutual funds and other lenders are willing to accept a limited haircut as part of the rescue package, even though a statement made by the mortgage lender read that they were working closely with the shareholders and creditors on a comprehensive solution without any haircut to them. DHFL has a staggering 1 lakh crore or 1 trillion rupees of debt as of 31st March 2019. However, what the company needs more than a restructuring of existing loans is a fresh inflow of capital, and preferably from the equity route. Experts estimate it would require anywhere between 2,500 to 3,000 crore rupees to be able to sustain lending operations. Talks about a strategic investor coming on board have also been doing the rounds, but nothing has materialized so far. Thank you for watching JSW News. This is me signing off. Have a great day.